So we've seen property bindings. Now let's take a look at event bindings. And by event bindings, we're referring to DOM events, such as a mouse click, a mouse movement, a window resize, or anything fired off by the DOM. Here we have a component, and let's start off by looking at the class, and there's an onClick method. We simply set this.position equal to CEO. And looking in our template, we have a button, and you can see the syntax here for event binding. We want to handle the DOM click event for this button. And to get Angular's help, we put it in parentheses. So we're setting click in parentheses to a function call, to onClick. What shows on a button click? Well, we already have our view button showing up, and we get the string CEO. That shows from our interpolation right here, where we're showing position. Now this example is a little bit more complex. We're still binding to our click event, and we're calling onClick, but we're sending it a parameter, $event. And this is a special variable for the Angular compiler, representing the event object. Looking in our class, we have our onClick handler here, and it's being passed an event of type any. We'll set this.position equal to event.target.textContent. So we're looking into our event object here and setting it to position. What shows on a button click? We get the string view. So this is how we pass an event object to our method. And we can treat event like the DOM event that it is. In this example, if we look at the template and the button and the click event, we're not calling a function. We're setting a variable position equal to $event.target.textContent. What shows on a button click? We get our button and the string view. So normally what you'll see and what you'll use on an event handler is either going to be a function call, as we saw earlier, or in this case, we can just directly execute some code. In this case, we're setting position, which is a property on our class. And we can still access $event to get to the DOM event. And again, for one reason or another, for validation purposes or some other purpose, you might not be able to use event binding with click in parentheses. So here we're using on-click. What shows on a button click? We get the same thing. So you have a choice. You can bind to click in parentheses, which is by far the most common way of using event binding, or you can leave off the parentheses and use on- and the name of the event you want to handle. In this case, it's click, but it could be any other DOM event.